Good evening to those near and far. Welcome to Vampire the Masquerade, the Great When. Love that opening theme. Okay, our game is set in 1980s London. This is chapter 21. The date is Tuesday, January 6th, 1981. Let's meet our vampires this evening, morning time.
Hi, I am Jayce Maxwell, and I'll be playing Allistair Mosley, and he is so far out of his depth in this place.
Was that supposed to be me?
Yeah, go for it.
I am Reuben Stromdance playing Tyler Flowers, a gangrel that is a walking wrecking machine.
Hi, I'm Sage Gordon Davis, and I play Alison.
I'm Bella Reuben, and I'm Charlie Weiss, and I'll be playing Bella Reuben.
And that's how into their characters they are. Last we left off, Bella had wandered into the convention center portion of the hotel to investigate the what is left out during the convention. Kaz is in the apartment with Daniel, Allistair, Tyler, and Ren are in the hotel bar and awaiting Ren to go to this room with the prospective hunter that was hitting on her. We will start with Bella.
So I have flattened out my hair so that I look less, so that I stick out less. And
Okay.
I'm going to the convention room. Is anything going on? Anything happening?
Nothing is happening. All the lights are off. But flyers have been left out. Merch has been left out. Some of the tables are still set up.
I don't think I read one of the flyers back in the lobby.
You did not.
So what does the flyer say?
There are... Let's see. There is a flyer for a raid on the Highgate Cemetery on January 15th. There it is, the only flyer that you find.
Okay.
There is a table with greeting bags that are left over.
What do these greeting bags have?
These greeting bags have has a schedule for panels that are titled with specialties like Allies in the Mundane World, The Messengers and How to Cope, and Werewolves and Their Kinfolk. You find a cross trinket in the bag, but it doesn't hurt or burn or anything. There's nothing special about it. And there is a magazine with famous hunters like Deuce, a biker ex-con, Father Cortez, a prison chaplain, Cassandra, a raver chick, and Samantha, a tough ex-cop. And there is yet another flyer for the Highgate Cemetery on January 15th.
Get 2
Okay.
bags. Do you know how cool it would be to be wearing hunter crosses as earrings?
I'm gonna grab one of the crosses from like the other bags, put it on this one. Is there anything else that I should that to be to
That
take
like glares at you.
glare?
There are displays that are like specializing in certain kinds of supernatural things. One of which is vampires.
Hmm.
And it is frightfully accurate.
Huh. That's cute. That's nice. Okay. So with all the information I have, I think I'm going to fuck it out of the place.
All
The
right.
bag.
With the bag.
With the bag, of course.
Okay. Allistair and Tyler and Ren are in the hotel bar.
Are the 2 guys still there?
They are not. The bartender is still there because there are people in the bar. But
Yeah, I think the 2 guys we were talking to bugged out, or that Ren was talking to bugged out after one of them gave her his card or gave him her the door information.
The door information, yeah.
Yes.
Well, good news is I think I'm sobering up, so.
Yay!
Hooray!
I've heard worse news, that's for sure.
Yeah, Tyler, let them know that if they want to give drugged blood at Elysium, they should mark it so we don't drug ourselves on accident.
I could pass that along. I don't know how much attention they'll pay to me, but I'll see if I can get anything arranged.
Where is your sense of adventure, Al?
He left it on my back.
Al knows exactly who to talk to regarding the choice of blood at Elysium. Drop that hint.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's probably the keeper.
Oh, let me gift that to you, all nice and with a bow.
No, this is more of a side comment that Allie is making, not an
Yeah.
actual instruction.
Yeah, of course.
But of course, Tyler's so used to hearing instructions and taking them. Takes the things a little literally, does Tyler?
Yeah.
And Rin has just no idea, period.
Aren't we a nice little trio?
Yay!
Clusterfuck Brigade!
Assemble!
Assemble!
So, Ren, did they say what time they want you up there?
I got a room number. Did I write down a time?
You did not write down a time.
Did you give me a time? I don't think you gave me a time.
So we
It
have one.
is the middle of the night.
Do you think you meant now?
Maybe.
I would take that as written because they didn't specify. They just said, "Come on up to this room." And from what I gathered, oh, they did specify. They did specify you, Ren. They didn't mention me or Allistair.
There is that.
It's like Allistair may be able to sneak in with you because I know he is slowly regathering his senses. I see,
Can I get invisible, Al? Can you bring my back up?
Mm.
I was thinking more along the lines of blending in is more human than I could pull off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I suppose being
Yeah,
invisible.
Allie kind of elbows you, Ren, when you say that about the invisible.
Oops. I think that we should do the invisible thing, Al.
There's a bartender there.
I thought I was whispering. Did not specify.
There's also a hound there that doesn't know. Well, that knows now.
Oh, I thought dang it, I am not doing.
As it stands, Tyler just cocks an eyebrow in Allie's direction, but doesn't make another comment.
Ooh. Maybe I am off the hook, Rin thinks.
You are naive.
That is my middle name.
That is her power. Yeah, let's head out of the bar.
You bump into Bella.
Okay, Allie, before I say anything, is there something happening at Highgate at like January 15th that you know of?
Is that
No.
today?
No, this is the 6th.
Okay.
So the 15th is in 9 days.
Like
Night.
anything special?
You could ask Tyler.
Tyler doesn't know of anything special going on.
No, nothing that I've been apprised of.
Why? What's going on?
Because this flyer says that on January 15th there's going to be a rave there, and I give him the flyer.
Yikes.
Winter rave.
Allie hands that right over to Tyler.
Yeah, this will
This
have to
is
get
mm-hmm.
passed to the other hounds and be prepared for whatever.
Yeah. And another thing, I got this goodie bag from there. You already stood across, and I show them like the things in the goodie bag.
Ooh, pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, Hunter magazine and shit. And there are a lot of like stands with like for werewolves and like I think there was something for ghosts, and then there was a stand for vampires that was scarily accurate. You know? So that's nice.
Yeah, that's not scary at all.
Yeah.
Well, I think we have our reconnaissance.
Well, we still have one more in.
Oh yeah, I have an invite.
The trick is to determine whether Ren and possibly Allistair can get in and get out without catching too much attention.
I'm going to be really honest here. From the reading I was getting from the 2 hunters we were with, if the other hunters are like that, I'm not going to be so welcome there. Ren and Bella and possibly Kaz would be.
Mm.
You talked with hunters.
Yes, we did.
Yes.
They were quite nice. Well, I mean, as far as they go.
Like because they're nice because they think you're human.
Yeah, that's why they were nice.
Yes.
It was actually kind of funny. They were trying to hide their secret from us. So we were kind of prodding and seeing if we could make them break Masquerade.
It's like a fourth dimensional shell game.
So that was kind of fun.
Yeah, must have been way more fun than sneaking into a convention place in the dark, feeling like they're. Question for the storyteller: you said there was glaring from the shadows. I thought I heard you say glaring. Okay, I may have misread that. So, yeah, in the dark, alone. I hope I was alone.
So, does Bella and Ren? Do you want to check out this lead that Ren managed to glean off these hunters?
Oh,
echo.
Check out this lead that
someone's got their volume on.
Ren.
Well, why not?
No, you're echoing.
Sorry. That was my bad.
Well, I guess there's nothing.
No time like the present.
Yep.
So wait, are you sure you were alone, Bella? Glowing eyes? That's pretty terrifying.
Well, supposedly there wasn't any of that.
Oh, there wasn't any. I misheard that. Okay, I'm sorry. Coffee will kick in eventually.
I know the feels.
So, yeah, I think we can go.
Because
Try not to be killed.
Shared hallucination. Yeah.
yeah, they seem like they would be welcoming to regular human females, but human males showing up would have to probably have some credibility first.
Mm.
Okay. Good to know. So,
If only we had a cake.
Ha!
You do have a magazine full of names.
yeah. I handed you the magazine.
Wait, you handed it to Allistair?
And to anyone who grabs it.
What's your intelligence, Tyler?
I don't have one arranged at the moment, so I'm going with not very high.
I'm going with not very high.
Yeah. So we're both looking at this this list of names like, and we do what with this?
If you hear a name, just
Hey, I know.
get away. Can I do an intelligence check to see if I recognize any of the names of the hunters that I see there?
You don't even have to roll for this, Bella. It occurs to you that they could probably pretend to be one of those names in order to get into the party.
Are the names all guys' names?
There are 2 females.
Oh, well, we lucked out unless the 2 females are inside. Did I give him my name? Does anybody remember?
You did give him your name.
Oh, I did. I told him I was an actress and let him know he should come to my play.
Yeah.
Damn it. Wow.
So much for that plan.
But Bella, you could be one of the people.
Well, I mean, do I look?
The
You
river chick, maybe?
maybe.
She's kind of punk.
Yeah, maybe I can do her, and the other guys can adopt one of the male hunters.
Allistair had the infatuation with the crosses. Could be the chaplain.
Ooh, pretty.
Pretty.
Why did you become a man of the cloth? It's so pretty.
So, funny thing, part of Allie's backstory that has come up, but I think has been forgotten, is that he's actually born Jewish.
Oh.
which just makes it funnier.
Well, I'm guessing they're not going to go. They're not going to check to see if you're circumcised to see if wants to verify you. No, just a shot in the dark. Can't even tell if that's phrasing or not anymore. I've gone too far off the deep end.
Get your mind out of the gutter. It's blocking my snorkel.
Okay, so Allie pulls the ritual knife out of concealment and puts it in his belt, so it's visible, and puts the cross around his neck.
The bartender doesn't even bat an eye.
Wait, are we still in the bar?
I thought we went into the hallway.
I thought we went into the lobby.
You went into the
Yeah.
lobby. Okay. I redact.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby.
Let's go to the lobby, because Allie is a snack.
As an ending.
We're gonna make a lot of progress in this session, I tell you.
And actually, Allie goes to Tyler and just rolls up his sleeves more.
What?
Does Allie got a crush
Keep
on Tyler?
No, keep those biceps showing. You are a hunter.
I don't know. I don't know how well this is going to work with the way with my face shaped the way it is.
It makes me wonder what did the hunters think when they saw you? What did the hunters think when they saw your face?
They weren't paying attention to me. I stayed far enough back that they were concentrating on Ren for most of the time. And the other one, the other one was kind of drunk off his ass.
Good.
It was like Ren was the attention target. Although Allie did try to nudge in here now and again, but I was just basically a shadow in the background to those guys as far as I could tell.
So is our current plan just to go to this party and do what? Not die? Not get discovered?
And just answer cast in the chat like, yeah, Tyler got the human-like hoodoo, but it doesn't really change appearance. It just makes you.
It just like makes it so that your aura doesn't scream vampire.
Yeah. The vibe says human, but the face
Says
what
something
part
done
of the
fucked up.
face is looking not human?
He looks kind of like female. Feline.
Female. Female is not human.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, that's
What?
not wrong. Just not
Basically, the beast got a hold of Tyler sometime in the past enough that his body has permanently shifted into a slightly more bestial form. So the closer you look at him, the more you're going to go, "What the fuck happened to you?"
I'm just asking,
like why
what
does
needs
he
to
have
be
gold
covered?
eyes?
What needs to be covered to leave
Well,
a human impression?
I'd definitely have to keep my gloves on, my boots on, so that's not a big deal. But anyone who takes a good look at my face is gonna wonder what's up.
But which parts of the face?
I mean, literally the whole face has been shifted. You have you seen Beauty and the Beast with the television version?
No.
With Ron, okay. So Ron Perlman had his face was recognizably human, but his nose, his mouth, and the structure of his cheekbones and brow had all been shifted so that he looked way more feline than he did human. When you looked at him
I'm
close
wondering
up,
if veils or anything would.
I think that would stand out amongst a bunch of hunters.
No. Would you stand out in a bunch of hunters being veiled?
I would imagine so. They don't. They're. I would think that there a certain amount of openness and transparency would be vital to them as far as when they're amongst each other, because like I said, they wouldn't want to be. They wouldn't want their whole point. The whole point of clustering like this would presumably be that would be they would feel safe there and be able to be able to share their secrets with each other without any kind of fear. It's like my thought process was fairly simple. It's like you guys go in, if you take a look around, you get an idea of who's there, maybe get an idea of get a look at some good faces, and then get the hell out. And if it goes sideways, you scream bloody murder for me, and I'll just come in and start tearing people up until you guys can escape.
I pull out the coin.
Ooh.
And I just speak into it. Enzo, if I send Tyler out to you, and I could use the coin to say if we needed backup.
Roger that. And the voice is in your head. It doesn't like emit from the coin or anything.
Yeah.
So am I going to be in the door in the world of doors until you need me? Is that the idea?
In the toilet.
Yeah, in there. Yeah, in the toilet of doors.
Where do you want him to meet you?
The bar.
Oh, so you can just go to the bar.
All right. At least I won't stand out there.
So they're down the street where you guys came in.
Oh, that
that bar. I thought you meant the one in the hotel. Okay.
As storyteller, I'm just reminding you that
There's an actual bar.
He's talking about the biker bar that
Okay.
you guys came in at.
All right. That makes Tyler just the tiniest bit nervous, but all right. So I've gone through this. I've gone through it. I'm not saying I'm comfortable with it, but I do like the idea. I like being able to just jut in and come in and start charging if necessary. So, all right. So I'm going down to the bar.
Okay.
If you need me, you know what to do.
Yeah. Enzo can throw you at us a lot faster than you can get here.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
And Tyler heads out to the bar.
What is the name on the thing that I'm going by? I don't remember it was did you say chaplain?
The chaplain, which is Father Cortez, the prison chaplain. So you look kind of young for Father Cortez, but you look chaplain-like. That'll work.
I am going to be his protege.
It makes me wonder how white are hunters, and at least in London to have magazines like these and conventions.
Mm-hmm. What about them?
How widespread are they?
Oh, it's hard to say.
It's like roaches.
You
You see a couple, there's probably a lot more.
Yeah. Where there's one, there's many.
So now I'm taking the identity of a witch chick.
Mm-hmm.
Or I could just not take an identity. I could just be me, but that could be, or go by a different name. I'm just gonna use I'm just gonna use an alias and rub off the makeup from my face in the bathroom.
Okay.
So that, just in case I have to go, in case the following night they go searching for me, I can just put on the makeup and just hide the structure of my face with it.
Sounds logical.
Yeah.
So what kind of alias are you taking?
I'm just going by the alias Morgan.
Okay,
Or Morgan Stalinsky.
sure.
Ren gives me bangs.
Ren does not have scissors on her person, just as a note.
So we are heading to this party that's happening right now, or we're heading to this party that's happening right now, or this
We're-
room, the room.
Ren is still AFK.
Okay, so we need a plan. What is the
Nom nom nom.
So the plan is to just go in, butter up these hunters, and leave without getting killed. Try to get as much information as we can from them, I suppose.
I think we just need to get info.
Yeah, just info. Try not to get killed.
And I've got the. Did you? You only grabbed one program, right?
I grabbed 2.
Yeah. So I'm perusing it as we decide because I am interested in their basically their whatchamacallit plans, itinerary.
The only itinerary that you find is the list of panels that have already happened.
Mm-hmm.
But there is a flyer for the attack on the High Gate.
Allie should not be invisible because he can pass for a human, but if the invisibility gets blown at all, he cannot get out of there.
Okay. Since Tyler's gone, I was going to bring up the invisibility. So, invisibility, a bad idea for the situation, especially since the room is small.
Yeah, we are outnumbered, so innocent is our only option.
Yeah, no disciplines around hunters.
Disciplines around hunters. That's a great idea. All right. I'm going to cut briefly to Kaz.
What's up?
So you and Daniel have just put up all the curtains.
Theatre curtains, yeah,
And
that we scrounged from Ren.
And Daniel explains that it was the haven of a kindred who had recently met final death. So nobody was going to be living in it.
So it's good luck.
I am sorry for their loss. Question mark?
Question mark.
Yeah.
I am not at liberty to discuss the.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But
I hope. I know we already talked about like me visiting and things. Sorry, I just noticed the name change. So, this is a weird thing to ask, but can I have a drawer?
Sure. I mean, I already said you could have one at my old haven, so
Yeah, that's true. I guess I just didn't make use of it. Yeah. Oh shit.
you don't have to be nervous about anything with me.
That's like saying I don't have to be nervous about putting my head in a lion's mouth. Like,
Are you comparing me to a lion? Because that's kind of flattering and kind of not.
I should keep my mouth shut.
No, you really shouldn't. You can tell me anything. Judgment-free zone.
He takes off his mask and he shows you his real face. And he has like a hair lip and like really dark sunken eyes and like, but like proportion wise, he's there. He could still pass for human.
So I raise my hand to touch him, and I'm like, I hover just like an inch away from his cheek. Like, may I?
Sure.
And I touch his cheek and just run my thumb gently along it.
He takes that as an invitation.
Mm-hmm.
And he leans in like he's going to kiss you.
And I will lean in too.
Aww.
Do, 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 do.
Yeah, if Charlie, if you want to add Morgan Styczynski to your alias, that would make it easier when our scene.
A what to my area?
See what I did with my name?
Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
Not anymore. Not for some time.
Not since Sylvia left.
Oh, goodness.
I will never forget the party boat through the center of London.
I don't think anyone will. Okay, so kissy kissy.
Kissy kissy. And he hugs you.
And I will hug him back.
Yay!
And when we take a break from the kissing, I'll be like, I told you physical appearance doesn't matter to me.
I appreciate that. And I hope you know that while you are aesthetically pleasing, I'm in love with your mind, and that is what I am attracted to is your mind.
Same. Ooh.
Ooh.
And Kaz is not capable of blushing, but if she was, she would be.
You can burn the blood point.
No.
No.
Considering how hard I fought to get this blood point, no.
No. Oh, all right. So that said, he is pretty much amicable to anything you want to do for the rest of the night. He is totally chill with like hanging out, and there is a TV. So if you want to like chill out and watch TV for the rest of the night, he is totally okay with that. If you want to go out and do things, he is also up for that as well.
I am going to unpack my books and get them all neatly arranged, and then
he will pay special attention to your books.
Oh, so sweet.
You can tell a lot about a person about the kind of books that they keep on their shelf.
That is definitely true. So I don't know about you. I don't really know where the rest of the coterie have gone. I was not included in the plans. And frankly, I don't have the energy to try and figure them out right now. So I'm just going to stay in and read if you want to stay in and read with me.
That sounds great.
Okay.
So that said, they get cozy, they start reading, and
Reuben!
Anyway, cut to the coterie, which are in the hotel lobby, where Ren might be back.
Is Ren back?
Is Ren back?
All right. So the plan is we flirt our way to finding out info on the 15th.
You can flirt. We're pretending to be hunters.
I'm mostly just pretending to be someone else. Hunter, perhaps, maybe not.
Should you come in with me? That way we look maybe more like we're not. No, that only looks good. I have no idea anymore. My acting has gone a little
Well, should we head to the room?
Yes.
Hooray!
Woo!
You head to the room. I assume you knock.
Yes.
Ren is the one.
We're empty-handed. Is my room near here? Should we grab booze?
Your room is not near there. Your room is 2 floors down.
Should we bring little bottles of booze with us? I don't want to come empty-handed. I don't want it to look weird. It might look weird if I come with booze.
It is up to interpretation as to
what
what kind of event this is.
We have to see what kind of event it is when we get in. Just knock, Ren. Stop second guessing everything.
Okay.
The door opens and there's Garrett.
Hello.
Hello. He actually seems a little surprised to see you for some reason. He also looks at the other people
I ran into Morgan and the father, Jacob Niss person thing.
I
So
was with
we
you.
all came to get what? Oh yeah. Shit. That sounds stupid. I'm sorry. I've had a lot of drink tonight.
Whereas I'm sobering up, and that's not cool.
Hello.
Hello. Come on in, guys.
Thank you.
So, numbers of people.
Yeah, how big of a party have we walked into?
There are 4 other. 1, 2, 3. No, 3 other people in the room.
Okay, we're not outnumbered.
So, is Martin there too, or is that anyone else? Martin was the other guy at the bar.
No, Martin is not there.
Okay, so it's Derek and 3 new people.
Derek and 3 new people. 2 women, 1 man. Derek.
Enchanté. I'm Ren. Hi. What's your name? I just started introducing myself to the other 3 people in the room.
Abigail introduces herself.
Is Abigail's name a name that was on the list?
List?
Didn't we have like a hunter
the
book?
magazine.
Yeah, sorry. The magazine.
No, she's not listed in the magazine. No.
Okay. Hello.
Beryl seems unsure because you're a new person. And she looks at you critically, but still extends her hand in greeting.
I shake it very warmly and turn on all the charms.
Okay, good. That she at least gives you a weak smile. And Charles is the last person who seems kind of stoic, kind of.
I got Abigail and Charles. I didn't hear the other name.
Beryl.
Hello, Beryl. Hello, Charles. So nice to meet you guys. I'm Ren. This lovely gentleman is such a peach. Totally cute. Am I
right? Says Abigail. Beryl says she just like gets to the chase. Like, what kind of experience do you have?
I have all the experience. What kind of experience are you looking for? I have many talents. What kind of experience do you have? Winning smile.
She like stares at you and says, "Your hands are icy cold."
I know, poor circulation in my family. I blame being so skinny. My fat uncle, man, he sweat like a pig. But my mother, tiny stick, you would not believe how cold her hands were. My dad, he would scream in the middle of the night. I thought he was in pain. Turns out her hands were icy. Who knew?
I'm sorry. Ren with her rambling bullshit is just the best thing ever. Okay, so I am going to use Blush of Life to bring heat to my hand as I shake their hands.
Smart.
I'm going to do that as well. Morgan Stilinski. I heard there was a party here that I'm spending the blood point for the warmth thing.
For the warmth thing, yeah.
I didn't know about the warmth thing.
I thought the thing that the guy gave us covered it, but I realized, no, it doesn't. It doesn't cover body things. It covers auras. Ah!
Yeah, Ren did not know that.
Yeah. Makes sense.
My name's Jacob. I was with Ren down in the bar when we talked to Derek. And the stuff he was saying, I mean, I don't have experience, but the stuff that he was saying sounded kind of interesting. And I'm kind of a man of the cloth myself. So Morgan found the display stuff for the convention, and when I looked that stuff over, I was like, yeah, this might be what I'm destined to do.
Oh, so have you heard the call? Are you plagued? No, I don't want to say plagued. Are you getting messages from the messengers?
I have never heard of that. Is that something that is part of this? Is that required?
It's not required. If you want to tag along, and I mean, like, do you really believe what you preach?
Yeah.
Because true faith is extremely useful. Like it.
I don't think I've ever been tested. I think my faith is pure.
Well,
I mean, you do give a
We're about
snazzy sermon.
we're about to test you. So here's our plan. This is.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think man of the loincloth counts. Yeah.
I do give a snazzy sermon. Someone called me a sermon dump.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
Well, somebody has definitely given you a sir, ma'am. No.
Everybody hide.
Oh no, Ren's brought out the dad humor.
All right. So, Beryl steps forward and says, "We are a hunting party, and that is what we are doing tonight. If you don't want to come with, we understand. But there is a nest of vampires that we are going to flush out."
Vampires? Oh my God, that's a thing? They're real? Are you freaking serious?
Were you even listening, Ren, when we were talking to Derek downstairs?
I thought he was joking.
I was like Jacob like this. She not know.
I thought you were joking. I thought it was a kinky sex thing. I'm sorry. Here I was wearing my best underwear. I guess that wasn't needed.
Beryl looks at you even more critically. And says, "For all the talking that you're doing."
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
"I notice you don't take in enough breaths."
I am a trained actress and singer. I don't think you understand my lung capacity. But if you want to throw shade, go ahead. You study at the Institute of the Royal Acting Theatre in London.
You know what? Manipulation plus subterfuge.
Wow! Is Ren literally going to bullshit through her vampire? Oh my God! Please.
Really important scene.
I'm moving to the dice rolling. What am I supposed to do again? Oh, shit. Subterfuge.
Subterfuge, manipulation.
Do.
Difficulty 6, 7.
Okay. 7? Oh, shit.
Six.
Okay, good. I need to get my thing because they were doing the thing. By the thing, I mean like our tub broke. Anyway, just.
Oh no.
Damn it, where did I put my fucking thing?
As she's doing this, Allie is actually making sure he's seen, looking suspiciously back and forth between Ren and Beryl, and playing with his cross a little bit
I
extra.
can't find my sheet to tell me how much I have.
He's playing with his cross a little bit extra and like taking a step away.
Ooh. Okay.
Like
Where are my points?
is she, basically the playing off the is she?
Is she?
Is she?
So
I found it. I found my points.
Am I meeting a vampire for the first time?
everyone is looking at Ren.
Yeah, looking at.
Oh
my God.
I am so sorry. Manipulation and
Subterfuge.
Yes. Oh, good.
Ren, what was going on in your house? It felt like it sounded like a tornado was going through.
Oh, yeah. I was looking for my sheets that I had put up because the guy was going to need to come in here, and I didn't know how. Well, anyway, I put my stuff up so they didn't ruin it, but then I couldn't find where I put it.
Mm-hmm.
Success!
How much success?
1 success.
1 success.
There is a pause,
Uh-oh.
but she relents, and you don't have to come with us. If it scares you.
I'm all for new experiences. I don't know if you know the Meisner method for acting, but I really feel this is definitely going to help me get into my characters. I'm definitely up for this vampire role. Very excited. Or vampire hunter. I don't know, but we're doing it on the stage, so I'm stoked. Let's go. I didn't know this was the thing.
Everyone is still staring.
I smile and I don't know. Hopefully, so we going vampire hunting or what, guys? No?
All right.
Y'all too tired?
She goes over to a table which has a bunch of tools mapped out. She picks up a wooden stake.
Oh, fuck.
And hands it over to Ren.
I take it and tuck it into my belt. Waist thing. I felt like it's too big to stuck into my boobs.
Yes, it is too big. Yes.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to put on a good show here. Yes. Is there any other weapons on the table? What else is there?
There are guns. There are clips with a couple of loose bullets. Mm-hmm. There are different kinds of stakes, different kinds of torture methods, tools, almost medieval looking.
I pick up some sort of spiky ball chain thing and can't be too prepared. Yes? No? Is that on the table? I decided to pick
Can't be too prepared.
I'm just going to look at the table, look at the hunters, and may I grab?
You didn't bring your own tools?
Yeah, I kind of forgot them in the van, and I forgot where I parked the van. So yeah.
You forgot where you parked the van?
Yeah, I tend to have very shitty memory. Sorry.
Look, I think that she toked before she came up here, but I'm not telling anybody anything, but possibly she might have a pot problem. I'm just saying.
Out of character, I need to go AFK for a second, so if you guys want to convene for a second and discuss your plan, feel free to do so.
Plan? There's a plan?
There's a plan. Fuck, I think I fucked myself in that one. Oh!
Sweet Jesus, y'all are killing me.
They're killing me.
Oh,
They're
God.
killing Allie, too.
I think we're all killing each other, honestly.
Like,
Let's
oh my
walk into
God.
a vampires.
Allie is like, what kind of Three Stooges routine are they doing?
I thought you got over the hump when Ren managed to get past it, and then Bella.
I wasn't expecting Bella to stick her foot in it. That's normally my job.
Why did I not just say I forgot I didn't bring any weapons?
It's a convention. The presumption is that there would be stuff there. Now, whether or not you knew the convention was going to happen is another question, but they don't know that.
I should have gone with I'm a hunter that just didn't know there was a convention and was.
Or that you wanted to buy new tools.
I mean, yeah, you could just say you just didn't bring your tools because you didn't realize you'd be in this situation.
Or because she wanted to upgrade to the latest and greatest in vampire hunting technology as seen at this convention here with new tools.
Yeah.
Well, considering the tools they have at hand, it sounds like they didn't exactly bring the latest and greatest.
We do not know what is behind these medieval torture devices.
That's fair.
Okay, so how the fuck do I get myself out of this?
Do you think we should just start kissing one of them? Maybe that would help. I don't know.
We're surrounded.
This isn't the IT crowd. You can't just distract people with a kiss and hope it's gonna work.
I don't know. Vampire hunters, IT guys. Vampire hunters, IT guys.
You know what? You're not wrong.
I know, right? Tomato, potato.
Think of it like this. You just stumbled upon 4 army dudes that are about to go out on a mission.
Well, one of them's a woman.
2 of them are.
Oh, 2 of them are. Okay.
But I'm just saying, like, in general.
Yeah. Kiss for good luck, I guess. I don't know.
We were doing so well.
I know, right? And then it's deteriorated into this.
Okay.
All right, I'm back out.
So Allie is making sure that the coin is not obstructed.
Okay.
So it's like in his shirt pocket, but it's so it's picking up everything, and he's just hoping that Enzo and Tyler are listening in.
Well, you might have to reiterate for the storyteller, as I was AFK.
Oh no, not. We didn't actually discuss anything besides. This is a Three Stooges routine. No, he's hoping that they're listening in on the plans to attack a vampire nest.
Gotcha.
But Allie will pull the dagger out of his belt and just hold it up to them and say, "Is this a good weapon?"
Beryl scoffs, but Derek says that if you sever the spinal cord, it'll be great.
Okay. Is there anything better here that I should use?
They take one of the teak steaks and hands it to you.
Take that. Yoink.
And Morgan is free to take any weapon of her choice.
Okay, I'm just going to grab. Is there?
There is a vial of water, and it kind of like stings as you get near it.
I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to touch that. I'm going to. Is there like a Are there like daggers there?
There's no dagger.
Okay, and I'm just gonna have to grab another stake.
Yeah,
Pointy one.
pointy one. Pointy.
Allie will grab a second stake and say, Ren, honey, take this. If anyone comes near you, put it in them. Okay?
Okay. I've seen some movies. I kind of know what I'm doing. Plus, I had lots of stage combat. I feel quite prepared for this.
As he turns his back, turns his back from Ren, but he's facing the others, he kind of gives a very visible eye roll.
Yeah.
So that they know that he's sick of her shit too.
All right.
I am a delight. They spelled delight R-E-N, man.
So Charles opens the door. Beryl sweeps up the roll that has all the tools in it. Kind of like attaches it to her belt.
So where is this nest?
It's uptown. So we have a van down in the parking lot. Let's go.
Viva la Hunter Vampires! Yay!
They look at you a little funny, but kind of giggle.
I also join in the funny looking, like.
Ren realizes that everyone's turning on her.
Oh no! I take up more space than my dress at this point.
It's to the point where Bella wonders if she's using presents by accident. If she's actually for presents.
Yeah, it kind of feels like maybe she's using presents by accident.
As they're walking, Allie just leans into Ren and goes, "This is a dramatic role, not a comedy."
Not a comedy.
I'm doing what I can. I trained, whatever.
Just remember, serious role.
Serious role.
It's a serious role. This is a serious role.
You are playing a soldier.
I've never played a soldier. Well, I don't get these roles. I am clearly the damsel. So maybe
You are a Valkyrie.
Fine. And then she decides to change her outfit a little bit so she looks more badass. Perhaps she takes something out and ties it around her head like Rambo. It just...
Derek is like, whatever it takes.
Yes, the Ren version of Rambo, Bimbo.
So the only thing that you had to tie around your head is around your waist, holding a stake in place.
Ah, well, then this won't work. Damn it. Do I have pockets in this dress?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Wait, a women's dress with pockets?
I doctored it myself.
Oh, that's right.
Now the pocket isn't quite deep enough, so the stake kind of like pokes out a little bit.
The things we do for the parts.
So everyone is ushered into the van.
I also
And
love my really red lipstick because I feel it says blood battle or something. I don't know. It's got a really ridiculous name. Look, a woman is only as strong as her lipstick, and then she like hands it to me with the other one. Anybody else want some?
Allie is
Abigail takes you up on the offer.
Allie is leaning forward over his cross, and he looks like he's praying, but he's saying, "Enzo, I hope you can track us."
And he says loud and clear.
And Ellie's like, so mote it be, amen. Because he doesn't know.
Enzo makes an uncomfortable sound in your head, but but the others like don't even bat enough. In the room, I mean, in the van.
I'm just going.
Keeps pretending to pray during the entire ride.
The ride is not long, for London is not that huge a city. And you roll up to a townhouse of sorts.
Ooh.
Any of us recognize the townhouse?
Not at all.
Okay.
Am I anywhere near? Oh, what's his name's house?
Not at all.
Okay. Daniel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you. We're not near that. Okay.
And they get out and kind of like in formation, just say, stay on R6.
Ren gives a salute because she's really, really taking her role seriously.
Oh God! You
Better than before.
better before. Bella gives a slight less big of a cringe.
So they basically go up to the door, and one of them touches the door, and you hear a click, click, and the door opens. And they kind of like go in, weapon. Some of them have guns, and you kind of like, guns? What the fuck are guns gonna do? But
Wait a minute. No, that was out of character. Just wait a minute. Could I have taken a look a bit at the ammunition? What type of ammunition it was back at the hotel?
and not at the hotel, but you could probably ask for a clip to inspect the ammunition during the ride.
I'm gonna say that moment passed. So yeah,
Okay.
I almost asked something like, what are we doing, hunting werewolves?
It's a vampire nest. They can hear. Be quiet.
Okay.
And they infiltrate the house.
I'm like crouching I'm like crouching in my like staying alert, and as we're going through the house, how is everyone spreading?
They're basically doing a 4-point formation where one on the left, one on the right, one in front, one in back, and they're leaving you to do whatever.
I'm going to start going to rooms on my own, trying to find vampires.
You make it to bedroom while they are going for the living room, and you find 3 like 13th gen people, vampires.
Like immediately, I'm gonna put my finger on my mouth, like shh. Like,
They look at you like, what the fuck?
He's gonna whisper, there are people in the house that are trying to get you. I'm gonna try to get you out of here.
And they have bug out bags that they were in the midst of putting together. They snatch up their bags and they are right behind you.
Okay, is there an exit that's like...
It was basically the first room in the house.
Okay.
So while they're in the living room, then
I'm in the bedroom. Is this a one-story house?
it is a 3-story house.
3-story house, and I'm still in the first story.
Mm-hmm.
Are there like windows?
No.
Okay, no windows. Fuck. So I'm going to.
There are windows on the 2nd and 3rd floor, but you haven't made it that far yet.
Okay. So my goal right now is try to find an exit in the first floor that is far enough away from the hunter so that they can't hear me open it and letting them go.
All right, hold on. Dice rolly. As soon as you open the front door again, Beryl turns around and like cocks her head.
Wait, I went to the front door. There is no other door but the front door.
There's no other door but the front door.
Suddenly, Rin accidentally, but on purpose, trips over whatever she's walking on because she senses danger.
Stairs.
Oh, well, I'm tripped over the stairs.
That distracts Beryl. But she...
And then I whisper, I don't know, is Beryl close?
But the three vampires that you are helping all use celerity, and they are out the door.
Yeah, they're out. They're out, and
the door is barely open, and they're like out of there.
Yeah, good. That's like, to me, that's like good. That's like good enough. If I get caught, it doesn't matter. And Daryl, what did Daryl say?
Beryl
Beryl.
comes down the stairs, kind of like moves Bryn out of the way, and says, "What were you doing?" Did I?
Is there anybody in there?
There's no light.
I was just checking the locks. I checked the bedroom. There was like I saw nothing. So I was just like,
okay,
hey, coming back.
Well,
sorry for startling anyone. Just
it's okay.
I'm just gonna keep
an eye out. Just keep an eye.
Yeah, keeping an eye out.
And you head up the stairs into the living room, and there is a single 13th gen there with his own armory basically, and he is like caught unawares as he's putting together his gun, and he is being held at gunpoint.
By who?
By Charles, by Derek, by Abigail, and then joined by Beryl.
And Allie is nearby.
Allie is nearby.
He just goes, "Vampire, how many more of you are there in this house?"
To my knowledge, there are 3.
So you and 3 others?
Uh-huh.
As far as nest goes, this was tiny. You guys made it sound like we were going like guns blazing. I just have to say, as far as research goes, this is kind of a bust for me. Just saying. I mean, not just saying. I mean, I'm here to help. But oh shit, I have to go pee.
That's Ren, or is that Ren, or is that
Oh no, I don't have to actually pee. I was just
okay.
sorry. That was Rin babbling because she's put her foot in it big time this time. She's trying to distract from the weirdness.
Do you actually go to the bathroom?
Yep, I actually excuse myself. Should I not? That's probably a bad idea. Oh.
You notice that the toilet is empty.
How competent does this vampire look?
He looks scared shitless.
That scared shitless does not.
So the water's off.
Competence.
Water's off.
God damn it, stupid house, no water. Fuck. Well, at least I don't have to pee that bad. No,
You're
I
a
don't.
vampire, you don't have to pee.
Yes, I know, but the front.
We need to find a distraction.
This really is turning into Three Stooges. Because
Allie looks out the window. Wait, there's 3 of them just left the building.
What?
He's looking because they're on the 2nd floor.
They're on the 2nd floor. And you see 3 figures going off into the woods.
Yeah, Allie just points that out. Fuck, we lost them.
And they're
I
like,
try to act like it, but Bella internally is going like, "Fuck, Allie, you fuck, Allie, you fucked me up."
and
No, this is a distraction.
it is a distraction.
It is,
But Charles does not move. And the vampire, whose name has not been revealed yet, is like, he is on his knees, hands in the air. You can tell, Allie, that this is, for one, he's African American. For 2, this must be like some residual. Yeah, I guess.
Residual what?
Residual baggage regarding social baggage.
Oh.
Yeah, it is like, yeah.
So the human part of him is the part that is like terrified. He's not answering to his beast yet.
I'll mention to the others. Now, can we like reform them? Like pray and
Derek says, I very much feel the same way. Before shots are fired, he puts his gun down. We should talk. And the 13th gen is like, and he still keeps his hands up, but he kind of like lowers them a little, getting closer to his gun.
Yeah, that's pretty much Allie's play here.
Great.
Is pretending that Jacob thinks you can pray the vamp away.
Yeah. So whoa. Derek is like, when were you sired? And he says, last week. And Derek is like, Currently there's no cure for what you have, but if you believe in God, you might be able to be redeemed. Oh, I didn't know about that skill.
Yeah, I heard the wings flapping too.
Chick, 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 chick. So currently there is, and he says, what clan are you? He says, she doesn't answer.
Do you know who it was that sired you?
He doesn't answer.
I make a show that my hands are empty except for the cross.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, I am a man of God. I am here to try and save you. I would prefer that we didn't resort to violence. And I just kneel before him and say, please repent.
I'm going to roll something real quick.
I have an idea, and I don't want to do it in case I fuck up something that Allie is doing. My idea is basically get everyone, except the three of us, the vampire, Allie, and I, out of the room. As in maybe it's like if Allie is left to his devices and do his job, maybe he'll be like, maybe like he'll be, but the thing is, leave us three alone. The naturality, and like we're praying, but naturality just get him out of here.
Get him out of here. Yeah.
Why don't we try? Come on, guys. Like, if they're running towards the woods, shouldn't we go after the three? Let the father take care of this one. Like, the guy seems spooked enough.
Beryl is right behind you. Like,
I have my stick in my pocket and I pull it out and start running down the stairs, but carefully holding onto the rail.
And Beryl follows you. Charles follows you. Abigail follows you. And the father and the 13th Gen and Bella are left in the room.
So now that we're alone, I just go to Allie and say, okay.
He puts his hands down. Oh my God, I thought I was a goner. What are you guys doing?
We're trying to infiltrate.
And yeah, those three vampires, I let them go. I let them go. Let them away. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Holy shit, thank you. And yet, what the fuck are you doing? Okay.
There are a crap ton of hunters. You need to get a lot more hidden than you are. We're trying to figure out what this many of them are doing. But this 4 is just the tip of the iceberg. So you need to hide. You need to go to ground a lot deeper.
Understood. Should I go now?
Yes.
Yes.
He takes up his arsenal and shoves it into a bug out bag and exits the house.
Allie says into the coin, Enzo, if you can send Tyler here, can you take him back afterward? Because we need him for something really quick. If you pop Tyler over here with us.
And Tyler is ushered into a bathroom stall, and he is suddenly stepping into the townhouse.
Hey.
Hey, Tyler.
All right, who do I have to kill?
Hey.
Not kill.
Not
kill.
now.
But we just let a vampire go.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the hunters are coming back. You need to make it look like this vampire got the best of us.
Yeah.
And it has
Attack
to
us.
look convincing.
Attack us. Scratch us, man.
So basically, you need to give us a beatdown.
Beat us up. Fuck us up.
Do you have enough blood to burn where it'll make it where the mess will be efficient?
I do.
right.
I do.
And well, without any warning, he reaches out and slaps the shit out of Allie, knocks him across the room, and then backhands Bella. Backhands Bella.
Oh! I go flying into a wall.
And make sure to break the window. So it looks like you ran out the window.
So,
yeah, how much damage do we take? And
exactly.
And everything?
Roll strength and brawl. Tyler.
All right, hold on. I closed out that window. Hold on. Rolls.
As you are careful not to use your claws.
I still got my gloves on, so that should be fine.
I can use my stamina.
Like,
yeah, where's the rolling?
Claws would have been like fucking brutal. Like,
no.
Yeah, the claws would have sucked. Yeah.
Fucking aggravated damage is the worst.
Fuck. There we go. Derp. Stop it.
Ren.
What's the difficulty you want me to use?
Difficulty is 6.
All right. Oops, dang it. Try again. Holes.
Editing it won't do anything.
I wasn't trying to edit. I just ended up that way, unfortunately. There we go. 2 successes.
Hooray!
2 successes. So, Allistair is taking it, correct?
Yes.
With your stamina, you don't have fortitude, right?
No.
Okay. With your stamina, you can soak one of those dice, one of those successes, and the other, you are bruised.
And how much blood do I have to spend to make that stay looking like a bruise?
You don't have to spend blood.
Okay.
Just don't spend blood to heal it.
Yeah.
Just don't. Exactly.
Okay. You want me to roll again for Bella?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah. Fuck me up. Fuck me up.
Yeah.
Fuck me up.
This has turned into a very kinky game.
Also 2 successes.
And I am
Also 2 successes.
Yep.
What is your stamina?
My stamina is 2.
Then you soak both of them and you're fine.
So do I have to work her harder?
You have to, you have to work her harder.
You're gonna have to.
Oh my god!
You're gonna have to.
He's like, no, hit me like a man.
Yeah. Fuck! I said, fuck me up, dude.
All right, I'm going for a boot stomp then.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
All right. Strength and brawl.
Is it still the same difficulty?
Yes.
All right. Oops, dang it. Keep forgetting the M part.
Gotta do the M part.
Gotta do the M part. 2
I did
successes.
All right.
But she soaks both of those of hers.
But she soaks both of those.
Just
You're a lot
throw
more
me
durable
out.
than you look.
Throw me down into the stairs. Just throw me down into the stairs, man.
Oh, Jesus.
Throw her out the window.
Fucking yeah.
The fall from the because we're a story up, and it'll get their attention that things went south up here.
Well, that sounds like a plan.
And then you run.
Or
unless Enzo can pop you out of here.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna throw. All right. I'm throwing Bella out the window.
All right.
Yeah.
It's a double paned window, so roll strength and whatever brawl, I guess, towards the window. Difficulty 8.
Oh crap. 2 successes. I'm stuck in a 2 success territory.
Hey, at least it's not unsuccess.
That's 4 successes, my friend.
4
It only
successes.
says 2.
It says 4.
Does it?
Yeah, the
Oh,
one.
I didn't scroll down. I didn't scroll down for some reason. Okay. Yep. 4 it is.
So, that means
So
that is 2 dice that you cannot soak,
yeah.
and you get caught up by the glass, and you actually take some bruising to the ribs, to your back.
Hopefully you got their attention as
That
they're
would-
leaving.
And
I think that would be like there are 3 levels of damage. There's aggravated, there's lethal, there's brutal,
you're bruised.
bashing.
You're
So-
bruised.
I take bashing damage and I'm hurt.
Okay.
So
And-
I fly out the window. I go ah! And oh,
And make a scene. Okay.
make
So
and just lay there.
Derek rushes to your aid.
Aw.
I'm like, my eyes are closed. I'm gonna act unconscious.
However, you don't breathe and you don't emit heat. Are you still
I'm still on the blood thing. So
okay? Derek basically since you're pretending to be unconscious, he just starts treating your wounds and just starts dressing you in bandages. The other 2 or other 3 are following Ren into the woods. Where is Ren leading them?
Well, hopefully blindly in the opposite direction, but she's also got to make it look credible, so she's sort of like going and hoping that
That's not the direction they went?
yeah, that it looks good enough, but not good enough.
lead them in circles.
How deep is this woods that I've run into?
It's not that deep. This is the housing development.
Wow, that is good.
Well,
So, however, there is a rustle in the woods.
shit.
And all 3 aim their guns at the rustling. And
I don't have a gun, but I have a stake, so I pretend that I'm doing it. Well, I menacingly point in the direction. Arr!
Point it in the right direction. Go, pew, pew, pew,
pew pew. And you see a deer. And
Oh,
your vision, one of them has a flashlight, so it kind of messes with your vision a little bit.
The deer has a flashlight?
One of the hunters has a flashlight.
Now, is it a doe? A
Oh,
deer?
stop it.
A female deer? No. Okay.
Oh my god. Stop that right now.
This is going well.
Snorting.
Stop that singing.
All right. So that leaves Tyler and Father Jacob to be in the main room. All four of the vampires in question have fled with their bucket bags intact. And Charles is becoming frustrated
Less patient.
because, like, damn it, we lost them. And Derek is dressing Bella's wounds.
Can Enzo get Tyler out of there, or does Tyler have to bolt?
Tyler has to bolt. As far as Tyler knows, Tyler has to bolt.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, you can't be here when they get back.
I mean, I'm still unconscious.
Fair enough, but you owe me a good fight because all I got to do is play fight you two assholes. I'm out of here.
We'll give it to you. I'm still unconscious.
Maybe we should take
Fucking
out all
blood
the
teases.
vampires.
God damn it.
Hey, you got to beat us up.
You're not warm-blooded enough for me to enjoy it. I'm out.
I'm out.
Now I got to find my way back to that damn bar. I don't even know where I am.
Yeah. I'm going to give you guys a clue. Allistair, you should give the coin to Tyler.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I'll toss it. I'll toss a coin to the Witcher.
And Tyler hears in his voice, in his mind, like, duck into the nearest alley that you can find.
All right.
Allie bends over.
Oh. And we're done. Okay.
One experience for making
that
the
was
room
a
laugh.
shitty idea. No, just
Wow.
The irony being that Allistair wouldn't have been able to hear that anyway because it was in my head.
Anyway, where were we? So
I was going to go find an alley.
Tyler finds an alley, and
we find out that the storyteller has a soft spot for us after all. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh God, don't.
I didn't mean it like that.
The alley warps, and you can see it kind of evolving from a dark alleyway with no lights, to a bathroom stall.
Oh, back in the toilet. Fantastic.
Back in.
I'm still unconscious on the ground.
Unconscious.
I don't know what Jacob is doing.
They should have just let me eat them all.
They probably should have, honestly.
Jacob is on the couch where the vampire had been, and is just waiting for them to get back, and he is in a position of, I fucked up. Yeah, he's bruised, and he's basically trying to make it look like he feels like a failure.
All right. After Bella is patched up, and the other three hunters have basically turned around and are coming out of the woods. Derek heads inside with Bella in his arms and heads upstairs. And what happened?
Vampires are a lot stronger than humans, it turns out.
Yeah, they
He's
are.
saying yes, Jacob.
Apparently, the character had less than I wanted.
Yeah, I guess I should have warned you. Yeah, they're pretty strong.
Yeah, he got the best of both of us, and then he just bolted.
Well, fuck. Well, at least you're okay. I'm worried about Bella here, but I think most of her wounds are superficial.
Yeah, and nothing a nice raw steak over my eye won't fix.
I think there's got to be some peas or something in the freezer. And he opens the freezer, finds nothing. All right. And he's like, we can do something when we get back to the hotel.
I'll be fine. It's not the worst thing that's ever happened to me, but I let you guys down.
No, you didn't let us down. Like, we left you alone with a vampire, and that was on us. We let you down. So, we didn't know what the vampire was going to do, and we left you alone with him. So
he seems so ready to, listen to us.
Yeah, he did.
And then he just turned.
Well, vampires are monsters, Jacob. Everybody knows that.
So Ren has entered the house, and the other three enter the house, and everyone is in the house, and they start investigating. And
I believe, do they leave me somewhere to rest in a couch or whatever?
Derek lays you on the couch that Jacob is sitting on.
Okay.
What time is it?
It's 3:00 in the morning. So you have a couple of hours where you better be in bed.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm thinking that Jacob starts tending to Morgan as the others search, and is like, okay, wake up. And
I just, hello, and open one eye.
that fucking rocked. Bella.
I know.
But we need to get out of here so we can get back to a place to spend the day.
Yeah. Okay. Where the fuck? How the fuck did we get out?
There is a phone here. I can just call a cab.
Okay. Does the phone work?
The phone does work.
Cool.
And Allie's gonna go up to. Is Ren with one of the hunters at all?
I was looking around, but I also am recognizing the time, and I'm like, guys, I really hate to cut this short, but I definitely have to get back home. I have a matinee, and I will just not have my words about me if I don't go take a nap.
And Allie gets there as she's talking to them and is like, yeah, there's a phone downstairs. I can call us a cab. And Morgan is actually waking up downstairs so I can get her home.
The Charles is basically like, well, there's nothing left for us here, so why don't we get the fuck out of here anyway? So they take a handful of things, little things, and they exit to the van. You guys are offered a ride or you can take the cab. They don't care either way.
I think we'll take the cab. We have inconvenienced you guys enough tonight.
That's true, and I definitely need to get back to my apartment. I have all my herbal remedies for my throat there, pre-show stuff.
All right. And
Pleasure working with you all. Good night, good night, good night.
The van pulls away.
Are they gone?
They
Yeah.
are gone.
We did not die yet.
Yeah, that was awesome. I felt like a badass.
I'm just happy to have gotten out of there without any damage that we didn't intend to apply.
Yeah.
But
I'm
seriously, going after a nest of 4? What kind of lame thing is that? Jeez, I thought they were going into a nest of like 10 or something, the way they were chatting before we got here.
And
Freaking
I'm going to stand face to face with Ren and say, look at this bruise. And I'm going to burn a blood point and heal that superficial damage so it'll heal right in front of her face. This
look at me. Mine's way cooler because I have cuts and I just heal with my 2 blood
You
points.
take off the bandages and you're like,
Ring claps! Look at you guys! That was terrific. Good job.
that is something you can do too.
Oh, well, fancy that.
Anything that doesn't take you out, you can heal.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's get back to our places and actually sleep tonight.
I need to
Do we still have the weapons that they gave us?
yes, you do.
Yeah.
I want to use my fun powers now that they're gone. Let's touch all the things. Is there anything we learned?
Ooh, there you go.
I'm gonna touch this stuff. I've got my steak in my pocket. Give me all your tools. Let's touch the belly. Are you
I'll
strong
hand
enough to
over the
touch
steak.
things?
Me too.
All right. What am I rolling?
Oh, and I've got the cross as well.
Ooh, okay. Well, yeah, I'll touch that as well.
Empathy and perception. I think it is.
Perception.
Difficulty 6 because you have.
Do I use
nothing
my
plus
aspects discipline as well, or just empathy and perception?
Yeah, and your aspects.
Okay, empathy and perception. Find it. Aha. Okay. 4. Okay. What's the difficulty?
Difficulty 6.
4 success. Woo!
All right. So, you're basically barrel carved these stakes right before you guys showed up.
All right.
Beryl is Native American. She's 26 years old. And she has seen hardship.
Was anybody that she knows killed by a vampire? What's her vendetta?
Her vendetta is that someone she cared about died at the hands of a vampire.
Do I know what clan?
You don't know. It doesn't go that
She
far.
wouldn't have known. Oops.
All right.
Do I learn anything from the stake or the cross?
The cross, you gather that they were die cast, that they were made especially for this event, and they were shoved in bags by mortals.
And do I know what specific event? Like, is it the conference or is it the
conference.
tonight? Okay, the conference.
The conference, yeah.
And mortals, interesting. So not just vampire, just plain old people. Weird.
Plain old people.
Hotel workers?
Nope. volunteers.
Oh,
Can I touch anything else, like, around, like, would they have, like, if I touch the door handle, will I get some stuff from residual stuff from what they've been touching?
You know that you wouldn't get any new information
Oh, okay.
from something like that. You would get more information about the vampires who were living there.
Do we want more information about the vampires who were living here? Why were they being attacked? Why specifically? Like, how'd they get that?
Maybe they were being attacked because they were vampires and the hunters
But
found.
maybe it's a special reason? I don't know.
You don't know.
Is it important to know? Guys?
Is it?
Jacob? Al? Do we need to know?
What do we need to know?
Anything about the vampires or why they were targets for the hunters? Like, is there something special about them?
Probably not. If they were as young as we think they are, then they probably just weren't being careful and got spotted.
Can Bella sense anything from the stuff that we have? No.
No. Yes.
While we're
Should we
is the cat
kill
there
those
yet?
guys? I kept feeling
we-
like we should have gone like more like nuts on their butts and killed all 4 of those vampire hunters.
thank you.
They probably would have wiped the floor with us,
Yeah.
and we would be a lot more banged up than just a couple of punches from Tyler. What?
It was 4 of them and 5 of us. 4 of us? 4 of us. Yes. Couldn't we have just overtaken them? I feel, well, whatever. Opportunity lost. Next time.
I mean, maybe we could have overtaken them. But-
Because we didn't actually plan because we didn't know what was going on. I was thinking that we would fight with the vampires that were here, like as the fight was happening, and call Tyler in, and then it would have been 9-on-4.
Well, we definitely chose the pacifist route.
Yep. I mean,
But yeah, we should. Is the cab here?
The cab is there.
So yeah, let's get home.
Well, at least we know the room numbers of some of these people.
Yes, and we also know that there's an attack on the 15th planned.
yep.
Dun dun dun. And I take it. Ren is taken to her apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Bella is taken to her car.
Yeah, going like a couple blocks from Highgate, getting off, walking to the van, and driving home.
Okay. And
Allie's going to the
Allistair
bordello.
Allie goes to the bordello.
Y'all just gonna leave me in the bathroom?
Pretty much. No.
Okay, technically I'm in the bar. I suppose I didn't stay in the toilet the whole time.
So
I guess we should have debriefed with Tyler, huh?
We'll be briefed tomorrow.
Enzo's like, I can probably hook you up with a fight.
Ooh, you have my attention.
And with that, we'll wrap game.
Enzo runs a fight club.
Pacifist route. Grumble, grumble, grumble.
And with that, we'll do goods, bads, and uglies. We will start with Allistair.
I like this one a lot. I'd say the bad was just me not being able to figure out what the hell to do at the first part.
Mm-hmm. I think you handled it really well.
Once we got to the room,
Mm-hmm.
I got my stride, but before that, it was just like, I don't know what to do. They're all looking at me like I'm the leader and I'm lost.
You're our leader and we're all lost.
The goods, we actually solved that pretty well. That we got all 4 of the people out, all 4 of the vampires out.
Yeah, that was
We did.
better than I was expecting as the storyteller. So bravo for that.
And it didn't require like any fight at all. It was like it basically came down to a lot of misdirection,
which is basically the theme of our coterie.
Yeah. Misdirection.
Play to your strengths.
We are a social group.
Lots of bullshit.
Like, what else do you expect from 3 Toreadors?
Yeah, I know, right?
We beat the hunters with bullshit.
Right?
And I am going to give the experience to Bella for actually getting 3 of the vampires out.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well played. Well played.
Tyler, if you could give goods, bads, and uglies.
I'm actually goods. I actually in spite of the fact of how little I actually had to do, I actually did like how this all played out. As Tyler, I'm a little frustrated I didn't get to kill some humans.
Right.
As a player, I appreciated the way this played out, and it was that in spite of a number of episodes of foot and mouth disease, it otherwise turned out quite well.
Yeah.
I mean, the end result was what counted, and none of the vampires that were in that small nest were killed, and they all managed to escape. So that's that presumably is the main goal. I think the only complaint I would have had is that now those particular hunters have seen 3 people who they will be able to recognize and assume are also are other hunters that then they may find them in a context that doesn't make sense to them anymore. So
maybe not me with my makeup on.
Yes, you were a bit more incognito than either Ren or Allistair.
Yeah.
But I think that and the fact that I didn't get to kill any humans are my only bads. Because I mean, the instinct for me as thinking as the Hound is that these 4 hunters, we had these 4 hunters separated from anyone else. Is like, I don't know that I could have taken them all on at once on my own, but they were separated enough that I could have picked each one of them off. But I didn't know any of that.
You know what's funny is, out of character, looking at things objectively, you as a gangly hound versus the 4 of them probably would have worked out.
Yeah.
Right? I kept thinking we should go berserker on them, but then I was like, I don't know if this will work out.
Well,
Enzo wouldn't have had to do anything.
I mean, if it had come down to a big fight like that, is like, although all 4 of them may have kept me busy enough, with the 3 of you backing me up, is like that we would have wiped the floor with those hunters fairly easily.
Yeah.
But as like I said, you guys did manage to arrange the whole thing so that to an extent at least the hunters didn't realize that they'd been taken for a ride. You did manage to get the other vampires to safety.
You got awfully close.
Awfully close.
Awfully close with Beryl there.
Yeah, there was one dice. There was one dice roll away.
That was one, not just a dice roll, like one die away from figuring out that Ren was a vampire.
And that was just in the hotel room.
And that was just in the hotel room. Yeah.
Like a bunch of tiny things. And your XP, Tyler?
I'm gonna give that to Allistair playing his man of the loincloth. Because I thought that was actually kind of an inspired choice, especially considering that the cross itself has no specific power over the vampires if it's not wielded by someone with a powerful faith.
Right.
So he can carry that around all day long. He's like, ooh, pretty, and it won't have any effect on him or any other vampire.
Yeah.
So it was the perfect ruse.
It kind of really was. And hopefully we've lured the vampire hunters into a sense of calm, so if they see us again, we can really take them by surprise. Or surprise! Okay, sorry.
What?
Sure. Question mark?
Yeah.
Bella.
Okay, good. It was a really fun episode. I felt like a badass.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like not only sneaking out those vampires, but like getting hit by Tyler and like getting thrown off the window. That was epic.
Like, you are too tough for this. Now I gotta throw you out the window.
And that's the first part was a bit slow because we didn't really know what we were doing, but like it got better. And I want to give this XP point to Ren for bullshitting her way out of that suspicion.
Yeah, no kidding. Holy crap.
Yeah, Ren is the queen of bullshit.
Never underestimate the power of rapid fire bullshit.
Distract your enemies.
All right, Ren.
I think that I enjoyed bullshitting my way out of getting caught. I'm not gonna lie, that was delightful. And yeah, I was a little bit slower this morning, but I feel like that kind of happens with this game a little bit. Like we start out a little slow and then it takes off in a very fun direction.
Well, I'm glad.
And that was awesome.
I think part of that is because it's like first thing in the morning.
Right?
I wake up at like 7.
Yeah, exactly.
I meant to get out of bed at 8. I did not. And then I was going to give my experience points to Bella for just being a badass and taking all the hits. And also rescuing those vampires. Quick thinking there.
Everyone gets 1 experience point off the bat for making it through the night alive.
Woo!
Woo!
Alive.
For a specific value of alive.
For a specific value of alive, indeed. 1 experience to Bella for getting all of the vampires out of the house without detection. Though you got close.
Yeah. Like Beryl is just so fucking observant and skeptical.
Yeah. Beryl can tell what you are just by looking at you. So that was spoopy.
Yeah.
Like it's like the aura and the breathing doesn't match up. I don't understand. But 1 to Ren for all the misdirection and the bullshit.
Yeah. Thank you.
And 1 to Allistair for prime acting.
Seriously.
You went all Exorcist on that shit.
Nice subterfuge. Also, you can put points into that stamina that you were so worried about.
Exactly.
Because I swatted you across a room.
And with that, we will wrap up. We will be playing again next week. Same bat time, same bat channel, and we will catch you guys on the flip side.